Hello, namaste to you all. Today I want to offer a very smooth practice that has to do with our breath system. Um, these days, unfortunately, we all suffer from much anxiety. We feel unquiet. We feel as if we don't have enough breath. And I truly and deeply believe that in a very simple and accessible way, each of us, either if you're a very experienced yoga practitioner or just a simple person that wants to connect, relax, these exercises that I will offer you can relax the nerve system, can open all the muscles and the joints that has to do with the breath system, soften all this area and increase the capacity of your breath. Once we get the possibility to breathe deeply, so obviously it affects the mind and we can feel some life going within us, some vitality, some positivity. So please join me, take under consideration that if any of these exercises doesn't suit you, so there's no need to push yourself. You just want to work within your comfortable zone, because once you push yourself too much, you will immediately notice it in the way your breath reacts. It will become tense. So instead of focusing on how big you move your body, how big the range of movement is, I would suggest today to focus more and more on the breath, and this will be your indication if you're practicing properly, if the breath can maintain in harmony, let's say harmonious, smooth, quiet, deep, long, so you know you're on the way. So let's get started. I'm starting in Sukhasana, sitting in crossed legs position. If it doesn't fit you, so please feel comfortable to take a cushion and just sit higher. Some people cannot sit straight right on the floor, so do whatever you can to feel that your groins, your hip joint is relaxed and your hips are heavy, and mainly your back, your spine is long and straight. We are closing our eyes for some moments. Sending the sitting bones into the ground, sending the spine towards the sky. Pulling gently the shoulders back. Widening very gently the area of the collarbones. And once your physical posture became steady and comfortable, you can take your attention towards the breath. And try to sense, how is your breath behaving now when you start the practice? Is it deep, shallow, long, short, quick, slow? And also check if you can feel the breath in reaching all the corners of your chest. Or does it stay just in one area? Take a moment to observe. And after you became more aware of your breath, slowly open your eyes. And we're going to cross the fingers over our hands and very gently, very slowly pull the arms up. Be very aware while you do that, not to push the lower back forwards or the floating ribs forwards. You want to keep your sitting bones very heavy on the ground. So it is as if you're stretching in two opposed directions, down with your pelvis and up with your upper body and arms. And start feeling the smooth stretch created in your belly, diaphragm, chest, ribcage. Lift your breath up. As you exhale, very slowly relax and put the tip of the fingers to the sides of your body, coiling the shoulders gently back. Always make sure you're not letting your shoulders drop. Yes, so gently coil the shoulders back. We're going to lift the left arm up, inhaling. And as you exhale, walk gently with the right hand to the side, keeping the left pelvis grounded and stretching the whole left side of your body. The waistline, the ribs, the armpits, the arm itself, and breathe. So now the left lung is being nourished. Inhale, come up. Exhale, put the hand back on the ground. Inhale, let's take the other side. Exhale, walk gently with the left hand to the side, keeping the right pelvis on the floor. You don't have to reach very low. Just go as far as your flexibility lets you go without lifting the right side of the pelvis or the right thigh. And breathe along the right side of your body. Inhale, come up. And exhale, take the arm down. Now let's cross the fingers over our hands again, but this time switch the palms of your hands facing out and the thumbs stays together. Let's see if the waistline feels a bit longer than before. So again, sitting bones remains very grounded. And now we are lifting the arms. Now if you look at this position from the side, so you want to make sure that you're not doing that, okay? Not compensating the lack of movement in your armpits or shoulders by pushing the lumbars forward. So I'm keeping the lumbars still, floating ribs inside the body, and gently, gently lifting my upper back and the sides of my body. My focus is on the armpits, arms, chest, shoulder blades. And I'm breathing. Reaching up with the wrists, reaching down with the sitting bones and looking straight forward. So don't take the neck like that, hanging down. Let's take one more deep breath. And as you exhale, very slowly release. And just check. I'm sure you're already feeling some energy that comes up towards the breathing area. Once in a while, let's change the cross of our legs. And we're going to do a very smooth rotation. So I'm taking the left hand towards the right knee and the right hand behind me. And I'm putting it just like that on the tip of my finger. So I will not be tempted to put weight on my hand. With the inhalation, I'm stretching my whole spine up. And with the exhalation, I'm twisting very gently my body. So the movement comes from the rib cage. The belly is soft. The shoulder blade is moving. The left shoulder blade is coming forwards and shoulders are down. Release your shoulders down. Release the base of your neck. Find a twisting action in your trunk. and breathe. With the inhalation, gently come back and take a moment to observe. Maybe you will already notice the difference between sides. Watch your breath. And then the other side. Take the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you, and with the inhalation you lengthen the spine. With the exhalation you twist. Make sure not to do the twists from your shoulders. Shoulders keep down and wide. You want to feel the twisting action occurring in your belly, ribs, shoulder blades. One more very deep breath. And then as you inhale, very slowly come back. And just check. One last time. We cross the fingers of our hands, palms facing out. Abdomen is slightly connected with the lower back. Floating ribs are connected with the inner body. And we reach up. Breathing. Maybe your armpits are opened already, so you can gently take the arms even behind your head, but without pushing the neck forwards. And as you exhale, very slowly release. Good. Now, you could have a couple of very good and strong pillows. You have yoga bolsters, so it's perfect, and you put them one on top of the other. You go towards the back part of the mat, spreading your knees very gently, tushy on your heels, and you're gonna reach forwards with your elbows very straight, so the cushions are there to help you lock the elbows, so there will be no movement of bending the elbows. And then you start lengthening very gently the upper body. So people who are very stiff and short in this area of the inner arm and the armpits normally have also very short and stiff breath. We have a lot of breathing muscles in this area of our body. So the idea of this exercise is to increase the angle between the arm and the side of the shoulder blade. You have to take it bigger and bigger gradually. So understanding what we're doing, go back to the pillow, put your elbows on the pillow, and then the idea is to lengthen the sides of your body, the angle between arms, armpits, shoulder blades, side of the ribs. Eventually you can put the upper part of your forehead on the cushion and continue concentrating on opening and lengthening the sides of your body. The vertebrae between the shoulder blades in the upper back area are softening, and also the chest is gently softening into the ground. Tushy stays on your heels. Arm stays very stretched, fingers pointing forwards, and you breathe. One more very deep breath in this position. And very slowly come back up. Good. So let's check what was the result of this exercise. I suggest you take one of the pillows. You can also use a block. And if you don't have any yoga instruments in your house, you can just take a very thick book. And just place it underneath your sitting bones to sit properly in Vajrasana, with your knees parallel, shins parallel, taking the flesh of the sitting bones a bit out. And now you're gonna take the left arm up and concentrate on the same angle that you've just worked on. So when I'm lifting the arm up, I'm imagining that the arm is starting not in the shoulder but a bit below, in the base of my shoulder blade. From this area, I want to try and lengthen up. In other words, it is as if my shoulder blade is following my arm. Yeah, and the side of the shoulder blade is really softening and stretching. And then you can grab the elbow, take the palm of the hand between the shoulder blade behind your back, and stay there for some moments. Now again, in case you have a very stiff armpit and your arms are very stiff as well, the inner arm, you will probably feel something like that your this angle is not capable of opening and your head is being pushed forwards. Be very aware of the alignment of your head. Very gently press with the back of your head towards the arm so that the head, neck and rest of the spine are completely aligned. And of course, keep on engaging gently the floating ribs, because the body is very intelligent. It always knows how to compensate. So it will either compensate from the neck or from the ribs. Keep the center of the body calm and concentrate in this area of the left lung, armpit, arm, chest. Breathe. One more very deep breath. We are directing the breath specifically to the area which is physically active in the posture. It's not a random breath. We want to feel it going there. And then as you exhale, slowly relax. And let's do the other side. Now let's lift the right arm up. And again, remember that the action is not an automatic action, just, taking it up and down. It's an action of lengthening. You want to feel the whole thing over there, waking up, like sending energy up, but without losing the energy that you've already created with your pelvis. So you have earth and you have air up there. Grabbing the elbow, aligning the head, keeping the abdomen soft, but at the same time connected with the lower back. So don't press the abdomen very strongly, because this can also limit your breath capacity. I'm not doing like this strong action in order not to move my lower back. It's a matter of concentration, because also the abdomen participates in the breath. We want to be aligned but soft at the same time. Concentrate on breathing towards the right side of your body, right side of your chest. And as you exhale, very slowly release. Move your shoulders a little bit, move your neck, and you can probably notice the impact of what we've done already. And now we're going to do one more exercise. So this time I'm taking the left arm to the side, and from the shoulder, without moving the ribs and the center of my body, I'm taking the palm of my hand behind my back. So I will turn with my back to you for a moment, and you can see. Alright, so this is how it looks like. Now, if the front of the shoulder is not very flexible, it's going to be a bit tough for you. The hand is going to fall, or you're going to just reach somewhere there. If it's too hard, you can take the right hand and very gently grab either the wrist, if you're more flexible, the elbow, and just help this arm stay there. Just stay there. And one more thing which is important in this position. Some of us, like me for example, I have very long arms. It's not a big issue for me to take the hand behind my back and catch it. But I can do it, cheating, I can do it without making any change in my shoulder. You see, my shoulder remained completely turned in, so I'm not doing anything. The idea of the exercise is to anatomically change the position of the shoulder. So once I took my hand behind my back, again I'm keeping the front of my body soft, and I'm gently moving the shoulder back. I hope the video can reflect it. Yeah, so it's not that, it's that. I'm taking the shoulder back without moving anything else. So if you do it properly, you're gonna feel a nice stretch in all these tendons and muscles in the front of the shoulder and the area where the shoulder connects with the chest muscles. Take one more moment there. And as you exhale, slowly relax. And just observe. You can observe the position of your shoulder and you can also observe the impact it has on the breath. Most probably you will feel that you're breathing better to the left side now. Let's take the other side. Right arm goes to the side and from the shoulder, without twisting the whole body, I'm keeping straight forward with my chest and I'm taking my right arm behind my back. Palms between the shoulder blades. I'm keeping concentration on my abdomen, front ribs. Very, very gently coiling the shoulder back. Breathe. And very, very gently relax. Good. And check how it feels. Now, one more thing I would like you to do now is try to combine both exercises. If it's possible, grab in your hands. If not, you can use a belt or some kind of your socks even, just to hold something behind your back. Because what we're going to do now is the following. We take the left arm to the side. Now take it behind our back and place it. And then the other arm stretches and lengthens up, and I'm grabbing the palms of my hand behind my back, like that. That's the position. And again, like I said before, if I'm really short in the area of my armpit, so the position will look like that. I will curve my spine, I will do a lot of compensation, so just try to keep very steady with your back, head aligned with the rest of the spine, and now you're pulling in two opposite directions of movement, your elbows. The right elbow goes up, and the left elbow goes down. And you breathe. Breathe towards the upper chest. And then as you exhale, slowly relax. And just take a moment to check yourself. You obviously don't have to move so much as I'm doing. And let's do the other side. Let's take the right arm to the side. Take it behind our back. Palm of the hand between the shoulder blades. Now let's take the left arm up. Take a very deep inhalation as you do that. And grab the hands behind your back. Or, as I said before, using a belt so that at least your hands are touching something. You need this resistance. Keep the floating ribs connected. And breathe. Each elbow is pulling to another direction. One more very deep breath to go. And as you exhale, very slowly relax. And just check what happened to your breath. Good. Take the same pillow that you've been sitting on and put it wide on the mat, and you're gonna sit on the floor, taking the tailbone slightly in to protect the lower back. So we're gonna lay down, but we don't want to do it pushing the lower back forward. So your feet parallel, tailbone goes in, and you place the cushion right underneath your shoulder blades, between the shoulder blades and the floor, so that when you go back, it will create this impact of pressing the shoulder blades in and opening the whole chest. Now shoulders are coiled back. Place the arms slightly bent with the palms facing up on the floor and relax your head. And again, another suggestion I could give you is that in case your chest is very stiff and unflexible, or your shoulders, it might happen that you try to go back, but the chest doesn't let you. So it will look like that. Nothing is happening in the chest, nothing is happening in the shoulders, and you're just, twisting your neck. This is very unhealthy and very uncomfortable. In this case, please make sure to adjust the height of your head. So you still use a cushion for your chest, but you adjust your head in a way it will keep the neck as long as possible. So you're getting the openness of the chest, but without bending the neck too much. Okay, the neck in this position should be very comfortable. Please make sure you're doing that. Once you've organized yourself in the posture, close your eyes. Just keep your feet steady, your knees standing. And concentrate on breathing as deep as possible between your back and the pillow. You can really feel how the breath is being gently pushed towards the pillow, and from there spreading also towards the sides of your chest and the front of your chest. And now consciously start making your breathing a bit slower and lengthening the inhalations and the exhalations. When you inhale, try to feel the air spreading to as many areas of your chest as possible. And when you exhale, exhale fully. Just relax into gravity. Soften your lungs, your face, your arms, your shoulders. And try to observe how gradually the breath becomes longer, deeper. You're going to take one more moment in this position. And with the next inhalation, please don't come up jumping or just starting the movement from your head, curl through the side, and come back into sitting position. So place your sitting bones properly on the floor or on a pillow. Stretch your spine. Gently pull your shoulders back. Align your neck, your head. And take some moments to observe. Are you breathing differently now? Can you reach with your breath more and more areas of your chest and your upper back now? Let's take one more very deep and generous breath, a very conscious breath. And with the next exhalation, very slowly open our eyes. Thank you very much. I hope this smooth and gentle practice helped you feel more quiet and calm. Wishing you much health and see you in the next video.